We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Kenta Maeda gets the ball for the Twins in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Brian O'Grady. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Brian O'Grady.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, the last game they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Two and one to the Rays leadoff batter.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So striding forward now, Brandon Lau. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good 2-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Maeda is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty. I mean, I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Nipped the corner, 2-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in, Austin Meadows. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box, Nate Lowe. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Lau leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a wave and a miss. Looked like the slider there. Up high, 2-1 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ready with the 2-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3-1. Here it is. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Standing in, Willie Adames, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
From the belt, the pitch.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
0-2. Here it is.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays leave them loaded. The Twins coming up. No score. Tyler Glasnow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Now at the plate, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Byron Buxton is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Stepping in now, Ehire Adrianza, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. No home runs as of yet, and 3 driven in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count, and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And there's out number 2. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm a little concerned with the play of Byron Buxton right now. He's hitting under 250 facing righties all season long. And with the platoon system so many people like to use these days, he may be in jeopardy of not getting the same number of at-bats moving forward.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The set and the 1-0 pitch. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Now here it comes.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Now batting, Yandy Diaz. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First offering on its way. In there at the letters 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you can get super greedy right down the middle.
He's going.
Kiermaier's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
I got 2-1.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And he lays off there. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Digging in, Michael Perez. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Now a circle change, but he takes it low. Ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Gonzalez for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian O'Grady. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, the pitch.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer. Just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's 1 for 2. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no strike.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now the 2-0 home. This is on the ground over to first. And there's one down now.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
So striding in, Eddie Rosario. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Meadows is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Into the box now, Max Kepler will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he's safe.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jake Cave is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The next 0-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Striding in once again, Brandon Lau reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Number 8.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Pitch on the way.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, one away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
At the plate now, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
At the plate, Nate Lowe. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 11 home runs and 46 driven in. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Lowe, 23 years old. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2016 first year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's up.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1.
1-0.
Third inning, no score to this point. Now that's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We play 2.5. No score on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Marwin Gonzalez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone! solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
In now, Ehire Adrianza as he rips it on the ground to second. One there. On to first, a double play.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Jorge Polanco. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Runner at first following the error. And digging in is the outfielder, Miguel Sano. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Comes set. Now the pitch.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Tyler Duffy, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Tyler Duffy.
New inning set to get underway, and up next will be Willie Adames.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make them fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier as he'll take a look at ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Has a look, now the pitch. That's inside. 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's out.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Pause, now the pitch. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping up now, Yandy Diaz. He drew a walk his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, no strikes.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Michael Perez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the ball game for Tampa Bay. Outside, 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Into the box, Brian O'Grady, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
So stepping in, Brandon Lau, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total. Corey Garrett, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Corey Garrett.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Has a look, now the pitch. 3-1 the count now. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Ready once again, Nate Lowe. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball one. One ball, one strike.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. In the dirt here. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Joey Wendell digs in now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. High in the air out to center field. Cave is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Rays 6 and the Twins 2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Max Kepler.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch on its way.
Oh, that pitch is up.
The 1-0. The bouncer to the left side, reined in. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Striding in, Jake Cave. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And this one will bounce into the wall. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how manager's thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate now, Alex Avila, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Here's Byron Buxton now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. We're through 4. It's now 6-3. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Now pitching for the Twins.
New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Romo.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Yandy Diaz.
From the stretch. Ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball inside.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready now, Michael Perez. He singled his last time up. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Brian O'Grady, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hard liner to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
This one's down to third. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for Tampa. They still lead it 6-3. Andrew Kittredge is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 36, Andrew Kittredge.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and A-Ray Adrianza will be the next to bat.
Baseman, A-Ray Adrianza.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's a ball. I got to count 1 and 2.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Popped him up. Perez waits on it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
In his career, Polanco carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly, and a desperation throw there, but it's way late as he got himself an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Set and the pitch. Miguel Sano comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. All set for the start of the inning, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat.
Austin Meadows.
First pitch on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Nate Lowe. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Bases are empty, one man out. Two and 0 now. Bullet back up the middle. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. In now, Joey Wendell, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw into second. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Number 1, designated hitter, Willie Adames.
At the plate, Willie Adames, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now it's 2-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 2-0 pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. The throw home. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Hey, guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
To the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Kiermaier is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
From the belt, the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's in safely at third, as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
Into the box, Yandy Diaz, as he puts it on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Rays 8 and the Twins 3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. One to stay.
High and deep to center field. Kiermaier looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 13 for him on the year, as it is now an 8-4 ball game. That was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Oliver Drake takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 47, Oliver Drake.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now an 8-5 ball game. So here's Jake Cave to the plate, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Here's another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Cave is retired, and there's one away. Digging in and looking for more, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Stepping in now, Alex Avila. No balls and a strike to count. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Up next for Minnesota.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Byron Buxton. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Fastball called for strike 2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. He'll try again, 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. The Rays lead it 8-5. Trevor May is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65, Trevor May.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pitch on the way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So now to the plate, Brian O'Grady. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Curveball hit right back at him, and he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in once again, Brandon Lau. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball one. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The 1-1. Taken, strike two. Pitch popped up. Avila is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Stepping up to the plate, Ehire Adrianza. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh. From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kiermaier on the run. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 11.
One gone now in the Minnesota seventh. And that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Miguel Sano is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Runners on first with one down. And he lays off for ball one.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eddie Rosario. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Has a look, now the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Stepping into the box, Max Kepler. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 2 down, runners at first and second. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Twins strand a pair. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Austin Meadows.
Austin Meadows.
Here's the first pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now here's the pitch. Nate Lowe is on deck. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's three times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Standing in now, Nate Lowe, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single, 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
In now, Joey Wendell, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Popped up. Adrianza has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The bat, number 1.
Now at the plate, Willie Adames, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
The 0-1 delivery. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Has a look, now the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Rays strand a pair. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Chaz Rowe is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Chaz Rowe.
So digging in now, Jake Cave. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Jake Cave.
He's set. Here it comes. Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball out of the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, Dero, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Marwin Gonzalez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Here it comes.
Ball left outside.
1 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And that's the 2nd out. Into the box, Alex Avila. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Tyler Clippard enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Yandy Diaz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Clippard has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Clippard, a Kentucky-born ball player. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
And he fouls this one off. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
At the plate, Michael Perez. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw gets him. 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brian O'Grady. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Still even at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting, number 8.
Up next for the Rays, Brandon Lau. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Splitter taken here. 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away.
That's ball
3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin.
Ready for another chance? Austin Meadows. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. One and one. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. So nothing in the Tampa ninth. Last chance now for Minnesota. They'll need 3 to tie. It's an 8-5 ball game. Diego Castillo enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 63, Diego Castillo.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Slider laid off for a ball. The 1-1. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Kiermaier is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Now at the plate, Ehire Adrianza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Castillo, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 11.
Now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
8-5 tonight. The Tampa Bay Rays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Andrew Kittredge gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Diego Castillo hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victory.